Hi, I'm Ed Mackin from Philips Healthcare. I'm the regional manager for New York City and surrounding area. What I'd like to do is I'd like to introduce you to our new wireless link. As we know the importance of transmitting data throughout the entire system, the goal here is to improve STEMI outcomes. The time from door to balloon is critical, and with the new wireless link that we have for the HeartStart MRX, we can move data, patient data, 12 leads, patient post data, to the hospital and whoever needs to see it as quickly and easily as possible. So typically what I'll demonstrate is we have the MRX, we have the 12 lead screen. So in other words, we're going to do is we're going to go in, we're going to acquire a 12 lead. It's now going to look at the 12 lead, it's going to analyze it, and it's going to give us an interpretation immediately right on the screen what the device sees. There's no waiting for a printout. We will have a diagnosis as soon as possible, and at that point it helps the care provider make an educated decision what we need to do with this patient. If indeed we do see a STEMI patient, as we see right here highlighted in the bar, acute MI, what we're now going to do is we're going to want to get that data to the medical control or the hospital as quickly as possible. And we could do that quite simply by coming up, send 12 lead, and what you'll notice is we're going to transmit this 12 lead probably in under about 10 seconds. Okay? And the way we do this is we do this through what's called the wireless link. A wireless link module is a cell and or Wi-Fi module that allows the data to flow out easily. We no longer need a cell phone. You no longer need a cell phone plan. You no longer need to whether the cell phone is connected, paired, powered, etc. The wireless module is connected to the device, powered by the device. It's always on. It's always ready to go. So in this case, what we'll see here is the 12 lead has now been transmitted. And as you can see right here, here's your 12 lead. No wires involved at all. We were able to send this patient data right into a cath lab or a hospital with the goal of getting this information in as quickly as possible so we can move this patient immediately through the ER and right up to the cath lab, because as we all know, it's the time that is most critical in a cardiac arrest. Now, we talked about 12 lead. The wireless link is also useful in moving patient data from the monitor to an EPCR for patient data collection, QA, QI, as well as billing. Through the same wireless link module, we can now go into the monitor, take the patient's data post-use through a couple button pushes like I just did, and we will now be able to move that right into your EPCR, where we can connect this with the patient data record that's being created by the care provider in the field. Thirdly, we can also enable our feature PCDT, which stands for Periodic Clinical Data Transmission. So in the past, we make a connection with a hospital or medical control where we send a 12 lead and we're done. With PCDT, we can connect to that hospital or medical control, and we can keep that link open. And as we work the patient up, taking vitals, taking more 12 leads, continuous ECG, we're sending packets of data so that these healthcare providers have the ability to let the docs or the medical control know the status of that patient as they're transporting the patient in. Where the big benefit here is when that ambulance backs up to the ER door, they have a record of everything that's happened during that call, and the data is then there for them to quickly print a piece of paper, hand it to a physician. He's got all the vitals, he's got all the data, thus cutting down the amount of information the paramedics have to tell the nurse, who and then may have to tell the doc. It's all right then and there. And they can also intervene from the medical control point of view to advise the medics what care to give that patient should the patient go into a more critical mode. And again, this is entirely through this wireless link, which eliminates the cell phones, the data plans, the Bluetoothing, the pairing. It's a slick device, and it connects and moves data basically virtually wherever you want to do it as quickly and easily as possible. And if you need more information, contact Philips Healthcare or your local rep, and we'd be happy to set up a demonstration or a field trial. Thanks so much. Have a great day.